first, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 290.
Now, this Sunday in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome, there'll be 29 other competitors that'll be gunning for the same thing that I'm gunning for. And that is to earn an opportunity at either Kevin Owens,
depending on the luck of the draw, you might just see a scenario of that.
No!
Oh my God, guys, I'm out of here! I'm out of here!
In den ersten paar Sekunden hier.
Oh, als die Handschuhe abkamen und jetzt erstmal der Belly to Belly over.
Selbstsicher ist Brock Lesnar unterwegs.
Noch einer. Ich glaube eher, dass Brock Lesnar im Kopf von Paul Heyman ist.
Ja, da hast du recht. Er schickt Roman Reigns außerhalb des Ringes.
everybody knows the history of this Money in the Bank contract, and I refuse to be a coward and cash it in when my opponent's back is turned. I am the monster among men, and I do things face to face.
His seventh Money in the Bank contract ladder match in his career.
His strategy didn't fare too well.
Now Braun's got to get a ladder, place it in the ring. He may only have to go up 1 or 2 rungs. Remember, Kevin Owens, rules put into place where
I think the strategy would still be the same.
And the phenom!
Why do you think Brock goes after him like this?
And there goes Lesnar and Undertaker.
Quick City and Tombstone City.
Lesnar, oh man!
Straight double leg takedown.
Did you see it right to the ribs of Taker?
By the former UFC champion.
Down by Undertaker. Oh, here he comes. Undertaker with the right hands.
Those hard elbows.
Big suplex City.
Wow.
Has Undertaker in position for a German suplex.
Lesnar so
Undertaker
put him down
at
the floor.
WrestleMania. Cover. Undertaker kicked out. Held the record for most eliminations in a Rumble match. The man who once defended his WWE Championship in the Rumble match.
But right now,
Oh, what a boot!
Dolph Ziggler got a mouthful of Roman's boot.
He's feeding off the WWE fans in a jam center in Dallas tonight. This is what getting the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Cover. Undertaker kicked out. And a distraction by Roode. Super kick by Ziggler. Reigns is down.
Tremendous teamwork by Corbin, Ziggler, and Roode, but it was not enough to keep the big dog beside himself. As we take another look, Reigns was distracted by Corbin with a fistful of hair. Beautiful super kick by Ziggler, but the big dog...
Are you kidding me?
Not at all.
I don't care who you are.
If you could take the striking power
Underhanded tactics Sunday. Falls can anywhere because there are no potent force.
Oh,
Undertaker
has.
driving Lesnar skull first into the turnbuckle.
Put him down
At
the floor.
WrestleMania, cover. Undertaker kicked out. And here we go. We're underway.
You're right. You know that.
King, any particular strategy in a Money in the Bank?
Well, there's part of the strategy right there. Ladder kicks to get it under that briefcase and climb up it.
And this is interesting because this
That is ring awareness.
guys, this is
channel from the Undertaker.
this is desperation revival. Snake Eyes.
Get ready.
Take it right there.
Kick Brock Lesnar right out of the ring. 5 years of battles and blows by the Undertaker against the young lion Brock Lesnar.
With a choke slam. Lesnar turns it into a German.
Going back to the suplex City.
Nobody's paying attention.
He's busy. Look at it. Keep your eye on Kobe.
Kofi Kingston setting up the ladder and looking like, well, thought he was going to sneak up and grab the contract, but
Now he's the center of attention.
yeah, now the race to WrestleMania. Cover.
No!
Oh my goodness, is he here?
We're about to find
The
out.
Beast is here. Lesnar's here.
A hole through Goldberg.
Trying to keep the Beast at bay. But you gotta believe Lesnar's gotta be seething. At SummerSlam last year, Brock Lesnar defended his title in a fatal four-way match successfully.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed, universal heavyweight champion, Brock Lesnar!
That is what it's about. The WWE Universal Championship. This match
could have a broken rib right now.
I don't think
this is a war of attrition.
Yeah, and you should see the the defiant Undertaker.
In the Money in the Bank contract.
To the Superman punch from out of nowhere.
And another one.
To Lesnar, and Lesnar's in trouble. Roman Reigns taking advantage with the third, and the Beast with a spear to Lesnar. A spear to the champion. Brock is stunned to his feet. He finally does, and Roman Reigns with a spear.
Oh no, but Lesnar's got the guillotine. Lesnar's got the guillotine.
He got it.
Get on Reigns. What's Roman gonna do? Brock Lesnar from out of nowhere, locking it in on Roman.
Is Reigns gonna tap?
Great counter by Reigns to make Brock Lesnar let go of that hold.
What an incredible start to this unit. Brock's in trouble. Reigns with a spear. Roman Reigns looking for the trifecta.
One more and this one could be over.
Lesnar can't get back to his feet. He finally does. Supplanting Lesnar.
Beast incarnate was squeezing with every fiber of his being. Stay down.
Lesnar goes 290. And Roman Reigns has been able to pick him up twice and slam him down.
Lesnar once again.
Brock locking it in again, and now Roman's is in trouble again. And can Roman Reigns somehow break it a second time? WrestleMania cover. Undertaker kicked out. Heyman screaming at ringside.
Yeah, we know what this can do.
At Roman Reigns to tap.
Get back to a vertical base. Got to power out of this again. And Roman Reigns do it a second time.
Amazing
Get up. Goldberg again. He's got Lesnar center of the ring.
Goldberg's looking for a jackhammer.
He's looking for the jackhammer. Jackhammer to
He
Lesnar.
expected this sort of dominance right out of the gate from Goldberg.
On the verge of getting slayed. Roman here. Wanting Lesnar to make it to his feet.
The icon is stopping.